Homeschooling Moms page with Chasing Family. I am so excited to be doing some videos about tips and things I have found that help me with homeschooling. I in no way am an expert, but I often find my best tips come from other homeschooling moms. So hopefully you will get some great tips through these videos that you'll see on Chasing Family. But I wanted to share today my number one favorite help tip, I don't know what you want to call it, but greatest thing ever with homeschooling. And that actually came from a book from Teaching from Rest by Sarah, right? When we teach our children, that is a lot different than sending them somewhere and kind of holding someone else accountable for their learning, right? We can kind of have someone to blame, someone to rely on, someone to trust in, and instead we're like taking that responsibility on our shoulders. And that is a big thing as a homeschooling mom. I mean, seriously, that's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. In the book, she compares homeschooling to feeding the 5,000. And she talks about how all they had to feed 5,000 people was 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And that is not enough. Like, when it's God's will and He's asking you to do it, He'll make up the rest. You don't have to be able to feed the 5,000, right? He just asks you to bring what you have. And I love the wording in it. I think it's bring it hither. So He's not saying that's all you have, seriously, that's all you can do. He's not saying that at all. Instead, Christ says, okay, bring what you have and I will make up the rest. And then so she compares it to like, you bring your little homeschool basket, right? And if you're good at science, bring that. If you're good at math, bring that. If not, pray and ask for resources of who to reach out to. If you need someone that can help your child in something that they are struggling with or that you're not very good at, then pray and God will lead you to those people. You don't have to do it on your own. And I think that's a big thing as a homeschooling mom, is we feel like that weight is on our shoulders, right? Kind of like I said at the beginning of the video, we're taking responsibility, but really it's us trusting God. We don't have to trust ourselves. We don't have to think we're good enough. All we have to do is bring our basket every day, do our best every day, and have faith in Him that He will make up the rest, that He will do the miracle and help our children to become the sons and daughters, the men and women that they are meant to become. And that I can totally do. I can trust in Him and allow that burden to like be lifted off my shoulders, right? Because Christ will carry our burdens, and do that. Now, to add something to that tip of hers, which I love, I would also say don't compare out of it. So stop comparing yourself to like the fun mom or the really educated mom or the really structured mom. Stop comparing yourself, and again, allow Christ to carry that burden. The will of God will not lead you where the grace of God will not protect. True. If God is telling you to homeschool, take the burden off your shoulders. Let Him carry it because He will. These are His children. If He's asking you to homeschool, He knows your shortcomings even better than you do. He knows what you're good and bad at, and that's okay. And if you trust in Him and bring your basket every day, He will make a miracle out of it. So I hope this helps you guys as much as it does me. If you want a good book to read, I like that book. I'll be sharing lots of different random books and tips that I find throughout these video series. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe, and you can find more, hopefully helpful, videos on homeschooling. Also, they're going to have great parenting and all kinds of fun family ones, and we're doing some fun science ones. So make sure to subscribe and like this video. And thank you guys so much for being part of the homeschooling community. I love the moms in the homeschooling community. You just all warmed my heart. So, love you guys. You're doing better than you think. You really are. Trust in Him. Bye.